All right, y'all, good morning. So, man, it's a beautiful Saturday morning, man. Looking good. Today, I don't have very many. I did enough yesterday afternoon to really get us all caught up. And any yards that I skipped this past week due to the rain or whatever, they were weeklies. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, you can't never get that money back. If you lose sight of it, you will perpetually keep doing that. So I just strategically dropped this one off for this week, this one off that week. I mean, you know, and every time it rains, we usually end up, you know, okay by Saturday or Sunday. So today, it's just me and Zach. We're gonna go out here and do about 4. One of them's a pretty big one, but we shouldn't be working that long today. Yeah, man, so I got the customer next door over there where those big ruts were, the one next door, not across the street, but next door. They're wanting me to give them a quote on doing that property too. I got a little bit of footage of the property from, you know, from the outside, the fence. I didn't put it in the video because the video was getting so long already. Another thing too, those ruts and all, I love the ideas you guys come up with, you know, and they're good ideas, but see, I don't really even like bringing the Bobcat and working for them on the Bobcat tip, because they don't want to pay, and she makes it really difficult to deal with. Like yesterday, you know, we cut both those properties, okay? I had a guy there, you know, I dropped Zach off there about 9. Drew was over there around 10:30 or so, and then I came over there and spent about an hour, you know, helping them wrap things up. And don't you know, I still had to wait about 15 minutes to get my check after we were done. See, I don't like that, man. I don't like that. I don't, you know. If I'm on a property, and I guess this is to the homeowners that hire guys, you know, to cut their grass. If you got a guy on your property and he's there for 2 hours and he's giving you a great rate and you know he's giving you a good rate, don't make him wait on the check. I had to go to the door, bang on the door. Somebody finally came to the door. Oh, let me get you a check. You know, like, I mean, dude, I've been there for 2.5. I've been there all morning. I've had a rep there all morning, you know. And, you know, I hate having to wait on a check. Nothing gripes me more than that, man. But that grading work in the back over there, man, I don't even want to do that, man. I'm going to tell her. Well, so the number one thing is, and I'm looking out for the customer. So I know a lot of guys that watch the channel or whatever, they think that I'm just a greedy dude. But I'm looking out for the customer. Number one, the concrete company come in there and did that and made all those ruts like that. They need to fix that. I mean, and that's what I told her. I said, shoot. I said, you talking about a lot of money to get me to fix it when they damaged it, you know. So you pay them to do the concrete, and then I could see a little rut, but dude, y'all saw that, man. It's bad, dude. And that ground was flat like a football field. I mean, it was nice mowing ground, you know. And the thing about it is, if you take the easy way, the easy way that I know of is just to put dirt over it and smooth it out, you know. But see, what that's going to do, that's going to raise that elevation up right there, and then you got that slope coming down, and then you got that, then you're going to raise that up where the water's not going to want to drain like it always has. And I'm not the best grader in the world, but you know, so what I told her, of course, this is in the course of while I was there, you know, and I still had to wait on my money. I told her on the phone that what she should do is get that concrete company to come back out there and fix the ruts, right? I mean, I couldn't imagine leaving a job like that, dude, and actually wanting somebody to pay me. And by the mere fact that they are gonna be out there to fix the ruts for free. For free. I would be really, because they did them, you know, unless they have some kind of arrangement beforehand. Knowing them, you never know. So I would have them come out there and fix the ruts, and while they're fixing, and it's going to take a bobcat or some kind of bucket machine to do that. Then what I would do is I would have them grade that slope, pull that dirt down, make all that smooth. That's what I would do if I were them. She's not going to be able to get me over there to do that, man, because I don't. When I told her, I said, yeah, I'll probably charge, you know, $800 to bring the machine over there and see what I could do. She said, $800. She acted like that was just a crazy number. And I'm like, okay, well, I really ain't got time. And so, you know, if you're me and you deal with and you see a lot of that, y'all know how I'll do. I'll tell them the machine's broke down or whatever, because I'm in control of where I take the machine, and I ain't gonna have a customer, you know, not wanting to pay the rate, and then, you know, all that. So yeah, that's a Zack attack, y'all. Looking all fresh on Saturday morning. This is after he done got a little bit of money yesterday. Yesterday was payday, so we got a little bit of money yesterday. So go here and do Barrett, you know, the Sherry lady in Sharpsburg. Okay. I got it.
You got it, yes sir.
And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna drop you off at the big one, right? And then I'm gonna go cut that one in the corner, you know.
The blonde lady, yeah.
No, the blonde lady one we're gonna do together.
Okay.
And then after that, that's where we're going now.
You're going to do the Barrington?
Yeah.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's easy, dude.
It is.
There ain't nothing to that one,
no,
dude.
Yeah, you're right.
And last time I strategically sprayed.
And we strategically did everything.
So that's going to minimize the labor, you know, for you. But then what I want to do is when we come back, we'll go by the house and do my backyard.
That's cool, man. You know.
So yeah.
All right, sweet.
You good?
I'm good. Yes, sir. Are we eating?
Yeah, there's no reason why we can't do that. And I'm going to be put to the test, because in 2 weeks, I'm going to set it up to where those exact same route, we're going to do it the exact same way. And I'm challenging myself to get done faster. I'm going to make sure I got, but that being said, I'm going to make sure I got fuel in the truck. I'm going to make sure the spray is already mixed. Yeah. And I know that I sprayed the yards too. Every yard I went to, I sprayed yesterday.
That's good.
All three. I sprayed everywhere except for the big cuts.
Right. You sprayed Brandon Court, Caphart.
Yeah. And Vicky and Cape Hart.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
next.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I sprayed all the beds around the pool.
And you sprayed.
And I even trimmed a couple of little branches that was hitting me in the face. You know how I do.
That's time too.
You know, all that stuff.
It's a minute.
Yeah. The next time though, I'm going that's my goal, is to get done at 2.
Man, yeah.
And to do all of them and get done at 2. And see, I want yourself too.
We were done with the big ones at what, 1? Were we done with
Yeah.
That's a good time.
And then I had to wait 10 minutes on my check. I was telling them about that too.
Yeah,
but I get very upset about that kind of shit. We've been there all morning, and then I gotta wait 10 more minutes on my check.
Toro was pretty bad about that.
Hate that, dude. That made me drop a customer, dude.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you disrespecting my time, and you disrespecting me and my guys, because we trying to get our money.
We're trying to stick and move.
Yeah, and you want me to keep, okay, if I gotta wait 15 minutes on the check, let's go on and jump that number up $20 more.
Well, and let's get this going at the beginning when I first show up. Like, go ahead and start writing my check. It's gonna take you 15 minutes. I'm gonna cut the grass. Like, I don't know.
There's a bunch of cars in her driveway, so.
I saw there's a truck down there.
I want to make sure that she gets some dogs. I don't know how many dogs they got in there now. All right, y'all, I'll kick back. All right, y'all. So, kind of just want to show y'all the plan today. So, Zach is on. I'm leaving Zach on this one. You guys have seen this one before. It's a big cut. So we cut all of this house right here, right? And then we cut the house up there too. So I'm gonna go over here and do a smaller yard real quick that I would normally have Zach go. It's about a 6 or 7 minute drive from here, but it's small. So I'm gonna take the Skag with me over here to do this other one, and then and let Zach get started on this big one. This is like 3 acres here. So, you know, I already got lines cut for him and everything. I'm leaving the Exmart here with him. And yeah, it's gonna save us a bunch of time, man, a bunch of time. You know, that's my motto for this whole next week, y'all. We're gonna start trying to tweak things to save time. That's gonna be my whole, every video this week is gonna be all about time and saving time. Another thing you can do to save time is when you go to get gas, fill it up. I went over there and got gas yesterday, but the pump was going so freaking slow that I just put about $30, $40 in the truck, and yeah. But I'm gonna go over here and do this one. It's about, I don't know, it ain't far at all. And see, the reason I know that I can do this one really fast is because last time I sprayed. So I'm gonna have to do very minimal weed eating. Very minimal. So yeah, and it's an every 2-week deal, you know. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Y'all probably have. It is a one-man yard. So it's 9:30 right now. Excuse me, it's 9:36 right now. So we will yeah, I'll pull up over here about 9:40, 9:42. I'm getting down to the minutes, y'all, because those minutes, you know, I want them, you know. But the whole mantra for the whole week, man, is about time, saving time, doing things to save time. Even if I have to physically work a little bit harder, it's not a big deal. I don't mind, you know. I mean, as long as I know that my guys are being productive, you know, wherever I left them or whatever, you know, whatever job they're on while I'm not there. So, and I'm not talking about just productive, I'm talking about high productive, not wasting time. I don't want them wasting time either, because I don't want to get out here and do a bunch of properties by myself only to get back over to where, you know, to where my guy is, and only to realize that he's not being efficient. And so then all that I did ain't saving us no time. Once I do this one, then we're gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and help him wrap up that one, big one right there that y'all just saw. But I'm talking about this yard right here. This yard right here may take me 20 minutes, maybe, because I'm not gonna hardly even have to get off the lawnmower, man, except for the blow, because of the spraying. Spray, y'all. You know. So this is the one right here that I'm gonna do real quick with the Skag. We'll do it with the Skag real quick. Nothing to it, y'all. Nothing to it. I may touch the edge with the weed eater real quick, but see, I spray everything over here, man, because they say I can. And see, I knew that I could come over here and do this one and make great time. And you know, be able to leave Zach at the other site. So y'all saw how far it is away. This is just the smartest way to do things, I think. If any of you guys know of quicker ways to do things, let me know. To me, you know, well, number one, to me, when I see guys that's got more than one other guy in the truck with them, see, I don't think that that's efficient. That's just my take on that. Yeah, I don't really think that, you know, that's the best way to do the properties, you know. 3 men in one truck, only if I'm doing great big properties, not the average lawn, you know. I couldn't imagine pulling up on a property like this with with me and 2 other guys in the truck. Yeah, we might make a little better time, but it ain't gonna. I'd much rather have them in another truck and the other guy in another truck on another property getting started on something bigger, or doing a couple of smaller ones, you know. Yeah, that's just how I like to do things, man. And I don't know if that's the right way or the wrong way. It's just the way that I've been doing things for years, especially after I incorporated the second truck. See, the second truck, it costs me so little to run it, that, man, I mean, you know, I mean, we're talking about nothing compared to what I can do with it, you know, as far as making money out here. So the second truck can really multiply the properties that you can do. So that's mandatory, man. Because I've built the routes up to a point of where you just about gotta have a second truck. And then when I'm out here on these routes and I don't have the second truck, I feel almost like I'm naked, man. I want that second truck running, you know, 5 days a week if I can, if it makes sense. You know, but with rain and all, we're usually only working about 4 days a week. So sometimes even less than that, because we've had a lot of rain. And, you know, so yeah. Anyway, I'm finna knock this one out real quick, y'all. It is 9:45, and I'll kick back, man. So you guys are gonna see that I don't have the edger. So I'm using the weed eater, and this is how I do a property. I weed eat first, go up through there, and I'll go up the roadside there just to kind of clean the curb up. Probably could have used the edger over there, but not a big deal. And then I come back, kind of just touching it up on the way back, because I have to walk back anyway. I get on the mower here. So I'm getting on the mower. I set the deck height, and I make a line. And I go up and come back down the curb line so I don't have to blow the road off. I do it again. And then by the third run, I'm not running no gas on the ground. So now I don't have to blow the road off. The road has been blown off already with the mower, all in the course of me cutting the grass. So it's just one little tip way I save time. You know, this is just me striping. Now I'm up by the garage door. I grab the weed eater, edge that walkway, weed it around the front door real quick. Come down the walkway, go that side, come down, walk down that side, edging, down to get the remainder of the road front that I didn't get when I walked the other way. And then get the edge of the driveway right here, all with the weed eater. Whop, see, back on the mower, cutting. Now I'm cutting real quick, and you notice I'm blowing all the grass away from the concrete. So I don't have to blow off nothing. Saves time. You see how I'm doing that. I'll run it the other way until I'm a few lines over. Now I just blew the road off. So, got the camera, and got this little piece I'm going to cut right here, blowing the road off. So you can see, if I can show you the roadside, and look at the roadside. Roadside looks really good. I don't have to walk up through there with a blower. Look at all that walking, all the way around the corner to my truck. I don't have to do that. That saves time. Saves a lot of time. And you see, I'm using a mower to blow everything off. Look how clean everything is. No blower. See? Back down the roadside. All that walking I saved. Look, blowing everything to the truck. Yeah. Whatever way works for you guys, you know? Yeah. That's the old Skag. Whatever way works for y'all, man. I'm gonna spray this real quick. I got the sprayer right here. So, yeah. That's one of the things that really bothers me, y'all. I know a lot of guys might not really care, because I see a lot of people on YouTube that when they leave the property, they'll have weeds growing through the cracks. But that ain't what that. I don't like rolling like that. This is another thing that'll set you apart from the rest.
Can't stand weeds growing up through the cracks, man. Can't stand it, dude. And how much did that cost me? I mean, how much do you think that spraying that little bit cost me? I'll tell you, it didn't cost me hardly nothing. Less than 20 cents. Okay. Just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. So then when you do things like that, then if you slip up on a cut where you miss something by accident or something, then the customer has a hard time. And not that you're trying to miss nothing, right? Not that you're trying to miss nothing, but the customer has a hard time finding somebody that does everything I do. You know, I don't know. All right, y'all, back over here to where Zach is.
So we got this one done. Man, yeah, it looks really nice. Yeah. And the other one up on the hill, I ain't getting no video of there. But not without a whole lot of fanfare, for sure. So y'all know I was talking all the way over to that other property that I was going to. You talking about them 3 minutes, man. And here I am, going over there, gonna save us some time. Yep. And I leave Zach here, you know, to cut this like I was telling y'all on the way. Well then, Zach got done cutting just not all of it, but some of it, and he ran out of gas in the mower.
He wanted me to cut anyways.
Yeah, but he could have done a lot more. We could, I mean, we could already be at my house by now.
For sure.
I mean, we still make good time, but man, so Ray made a straight J move, y'all. J move, knucklehead move, whatever you want to call it, man.
I want to call it the walk of shame.
Man, walk of shame, man.
Walk of shame one time.
Yo, man, I can't believe it. And that's all on me.
You gotta do the ride of shame, though.
That's all on me, man.
That's the ride of shame.
You know, I got to be able to, it's just ugly, you know. Because when I pull back up over there, Zach ain't got nothing to do. Nothing. And, except him, he's weed eating, you know, every freaking crook and cranny.
Everything I can think of.
So, because the mower ran out of gas on me.
Yeah, I got to.
And I don't know what I was thinking, man. Well, when you got a bunch of equipment, man, you're always filling mowers up and shit, man. I forget, man. I thought, and all I had to do was look down at the gas hand, and I would have known that he ain't gonna have enough fuel. Definitely. You know, gas tank was probably on. That's simple, man. Yeah. So I've definitely violated my 3 minutes and then some. Yeah. Probably like 25 or 30 minutes is what it really. It probably might have even cost us more than that. Yeah, we would have saved a bunch of time.
Yeah, at least the ride.
You know, and the thing about it is, if the mower breaks down, well, you can't control that. This is something that was in my control. Yeah. And that's what really bothers me about it. So y'all can't just say I get on to the guys. I'm a straight knucklehead dummy today for that. That was I mean, dude, that was just unacceptable, man. So, even though I'm glad I had gas on the truck, yeah. You know, because then we would have really been looking crazy. Could have been worse. You know. So, you know, and the thing is, if I hadn't left to go do that other one, then you wouldn't have ran out of gas. No, I wouldn't have. Because we had the gas can.
And you could just take me to do the other one, would you?
Yeah. Yeah. So I was going to say. Well, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's still, that front yard guy, if I'd have taken you over to the other one, we don't save that much time with two people on that other one.
Like that, like you were saying the other day, it takes 40 minutes with one person, 30 minutes with the other.
And I think it took me about 35 minutes over there, but I edged the whole thing with the weed eater. So
yeah, that's a lot of edging, man.
That takes a little bit of time. Well, I didn't think it'd be that bad.
But you needed it.
Yeah, so I went on and hit it with a weed eater.
Yep.
But you having the ability just to cut the front there and weed eat would still put us ahead of the game.
It did.
I just hated that. We could have. That was avoidable. So you know.
Yeah, it was avoidable, but yeah, I'm on it.
It is what it is. But anyway, that's where we at, y'all.
To a gas station too. Yeah.
But anyway, it's avoidable, y'all, and that's what really bothers me more than anything is the fact that it was avoidable, and it's something that's so simple. Elementary. You know, elementary for real. Yeah. I feel like a first year lawn care guy.
First year Sherlock.
So you know. enough stuff that can happen out here that's unavoidable. Anytime we can dodge something that's avoidable, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And though it wasn't a big deal today,
right? Today is easy going.
You know, that happening is still unacceptable. Just because, well, it's not a big deal today, you didn't really hold y'all up that bad today. Right. Yeah, that's all fine and good. I'm grateful for that, but it ain't gonna. That's not the way we run. I don't like operating like that.
Well, I know you, man. You ain't never gonna let that happen again. So.
No, well, yeah. If it does, it'll be every now and then. Yeah. So what's it like to see race slip?
Walk of shame, ride of shame. I did like it. You know, I've seen my video, and there goes the walk of shame.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna be like, God, y'all.
Just hang your head.
I couldn't believe it, man. Anyway, I gotta stop up here and get some gas, y'all. It's Ray. I'll kick back. Okay, guys. So, yeah, y'all. Yeah, I made a straight bonehead move, man. But it's okay. We lost about 25 or 30 minutes behind that, but we make such good time in every other, every other part that it didn't kill us, but it just I hate it. I hate that kind of thing happening, man. That's all. And I know I'm being kind of hardcore about it, but man, it's just to me, it's just unacceptable, and it don't happen. Things like that don't happen often. That's the only silver lining I see. And we're able to get done because we're so efficient at everything else, that we can slip up, right? And we'll still be all right because we are efficient at things that we can control. You can't control everything out here, but there are things that you can, and we are very good at that part. So yeah, and that's a wrap, man. Y'all know, man, it's Sammy time Saturday, y'all. Peace out.